G'day, welcome. I'm just setting this up. I've got a lot of shadows because it's late afternoon for me. How are you all, ladies and gentlemen? I've been away for a few days and then I got back and I just played in my happy room and made a mess. But anyway, I'm here now and I hope you're all okay. And I had an afternoon snooze. It's Sunday. Late afternoon for me, almost 4:30. I wanted to show you my journal I did with the little golden book. What do you think? Yeah, I know I got lots of shadows, but that's just the way it's going this afternoon. Or maybe I can pull the blind up a bit more. Let me see how I go. Whoops, bit lily flower. Just a minute, I'm coming back. Put the blind up. How's that going? It's probably brighter. I've got my little camera lights on here. Oh, it's so blinding. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, it may come up a little bit. Here we go. Yay. So this is my little golden book I did. It's the first time I've done one of these in a journal. So it's not too bad. The pages I learnt from another lady, a local lady. She showed me how to do some pages differently. And I saw my friend Sherry from Share Bear Cottage. I saw her video and she had done one similar to it. Not the golden book, but a little book. The similar pages. And I thought, oh, I just learnt that. But anyway, so here we are. There's the spine. And the pages were glued together. See that? Don't know if you can see that. There were two pages glued together. So they're not actually sewn into this piece. The signatures were sewn and then the pages were glued. So I thought that was interesting, the way she showed me how to make it. So here we go. Would you like to have a sneak peek? This one is gone. This one is for my friend. Yeah, where I spent a few days with to catch up. And we just had such a girly time. It was really good. And some other friends. And we just laughed and giggled. We had just giggling time and playing games. So here's some of the dangles I made. I think you saw me making the dangles. And a pussycat bell. So here we go. This is just a couple. I didn't fully decorate it because it speaks for itself. It's so cute. And her dog's name is Charlie. Let's see. So here we went. Just some ephemeras out of scrap things I made. I love this bobble. I call it bobble lace. And that actually looks like her puppy dog. Some stickers. Just a couple things under the paper clips, hidden paper clips I made. Little stickers. This is an envelope with sewn in and then I decorated it after. It's got little pieces in here. A button. Yes. And I use embroidery thread and then I just thread on some little tiny beads as well. There's plenty of space for writing or decorating. I always make sure I try not to fill them up too much for the new owners. The coffee dye papers, part of the book is in here. Or actually the whole book's in here, just split up. I love putting my embroidery thread in the middle. After I bind it with the sewing, I just put the thread through, 3 different threads, tie a knot and dangle it down. Little paper clip there. What do you call them? Little brads. Just a bit of plastic paper and done that. And another paper clip. Piece out of the book. Page book. This one's a pussycat. That's there. Little fold out. More coffee dye paper. The other side of the envelope. Yeah, so I just covered it. Just little papers. Oops, goes around that way. That was fun. This was, I followed, oh, it's afternoon, I can't think. Must have laid down too much. This was closed off, and then you untie it and fold it all back. But I didn't like it, so I just cut it, ended up cutting it, so it becomes like this. Just so much easier. I love more simple things. So that got covered. Orange. Got some scrap papers I made that. The book. Sticker. Some lace. Some paper pieces that I sewn. A whole heap. So you've got scrap paper. You can either glue it. Well, I glued it and then went through the sewing machine. Little owl. And also did the same here. There's lace. So I can get that in. I'm trying to get a bit of sunlight coming through, but I've got lots of shadows. Sorry. Pocket. Page. A little envelope full of little goodies and stickers and what have you in there. So that goes in there. That's my paper beads. So I just thread a bit of lace and then thread that over the top and gave it a little bit of glue in there so it stays in there. There's another envelope. See? Don't know if you can see the inside of it. Yeah. There's a little card. On the front, I just made a little pocket. Came from there, folded it up. This tiny little leftover paper, make it into a tiny little envelope. Just stapled it and stamped it. Because it was the book, what it is, I got lots of little fun stickers through it. Another paper clip, a little writing there. The other side, just a blank piece. Coffee dye paper. I made some of these. It was fun. I'll show you how I made them. Another little piece. Center of that one, little sticker. Just so they can see that you can still add things onto these pages. Another little sticker. Coffee dye paper. That there. The other side of the envelope. Little card. And then the pocket on that side. This is actually off a tissue box. You know how the top of it, and you pull them open, decorated it. They don't have this size anymore. They just got a little thin one. Just a little taggy piece. A pussycat. Some fun little stickers. And a bit of ribbon. A bit of material, and there's a pussycat there. I don't know if you can see that. So it's a dangle on there. Little pocket. One of my little favourite fold-ups. Just fold it out. Accordion. use a paper clip to close it, and then the paper clip can go onto there. Another pocket, one of my laminating pieces, really cute. I must write this down. I'll sing you a song of summer that's long, and the holidays nearing its close, and my tambourine bell says that everything's well as I dance on the tip of my toes. There's a little beach theme because she lives near the beach. I'm saying again. Put that in the pocket. Coffee dye. Put this in the doilies. I actually put these in after the fact. I just fold my doily in half, run a little bit of bead on the doily and put it in. Same with that one. I'll show you. I'll get a doily. Just a minute. Oh, getting old. Bending down. Seriously, where are the doilies? Oh, here we go. I'm just going to sit down for a minute. So I fold my doily. Run a bit of glue there. And then I just place them in. Like that. So they're not sewn in, because sometimes they can get ripped when they're sewn. So that's what I did. More laminating. More leftover scrap papers done for decorating. An index card. It's a blue one. Envelope, the other side of the envelope. So I just decorate. I put the envelope in and then decorate it. And just a little something there. These little gum nut babies. I don't know if you can see them. Do you want me to come closer? Let me see. I'll just stand up. Can you see the little gum nut babies? Oh, they're too cute. On this side. You can see their little bottoms. There's a little tiny baby there. Oh, I'll just decorate a little bit. I'll put a little flower there in a hat, an extra one. Go. Some little stickers, pussycat, fish, little ribbon, and little stickers on it. That one is just too cute. Envelope. So the envelope's decorated. And then there's one of my little packs I make. Just a couple little things in there. So this was the first time I've made one of these golden books. It was very different. Like that. And another sort of side pocket with a bit of material stamped on. The calico. Little piece of scraps decorated from my paper punch. Little button glued on there. I put the embroidery thread through first and then tied it off and glued it. Fur, friends forever. How cute is that? Pocket. And one of my favourite little boxes. Little hidden surprises. There we go. I don't know if you remember seeing that video. There's just lots of little goodies in there. So that's in there. And that gets tied off. I was thinking of doing, I'll have a look, see, what do you think? Oops, okay, just a mini. Okay, back again. Thinking of doing, I didn't do much on the back, maybe I should cover that up. the edges. I want some edges here, hook edges. Maybe I could put that on there. Let me have a look. I'll just put my eyeballs on. What do you think? Brass. Oh, yeah, because that's brassy colour. Looks good. I'm not sure if they'll fit. Well, they might if I glue them. Let me try the other side. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, it fits that way. Yep, I can do that. So I might do that. I won't bore you with it. Okay, here I'll put the little corners on. These book corners. I did try the silver to match that. These used to be gold, but because it became too expensive, apparently, if you check the history, they changed it to silver. And some of them have different little prints. Similar print, some are smaller little. But anyway, interesting if you go have a look at different ones. Okay, so I got them on. What do you think? It looked a little bit better. I did try the silver. I don't know. I just liked that. Probably because it's all matching colour. I did try this one. And that's not too bad. In the end, that's what I chose. Maybe I could cover this up with something. I'm not too sure what. Let me have a look. Let me see. Oops, press wrong button. There we go. What do you think? I glued one of the little cutout books I did because I'd photocopied the inside of one of the pages. Oh, covered up. So it's nice and sturdy. And there's the spine, the cloth spine. What do you think? I like it. I hope my friend loves it. Yeah. Okay. So on the end of this video, I got a little shop I went to. It was a glass factory. So I put a little video on that. I couldn't film the inside because they had the laser, what do you call it? Laser lighting on. So when you do try to take a photo or film it, it goes skew-whiffy. Yep. But anyway, that was probably to protect their artwork. But take care, won't yous? And I'll see you very soon. All right?